Who do we think we are? What's up, guys? Back again with another video, Wizards versus Nets review, or should I say Nets versus Wizards review. I think I like that better. I think I like the sound of that better. So, the Brooklyn Nets beat the Washington Wizards today. And, yeah, I mean, Brooklyn Nets won 103-98. And I'm a switch sider today. And yeah, they beat them. So now the Nets have advanced to 11-15. Wizards are now 14-13. And I'm just sitting here like, who do we think we are? Like, who do we think we are? The Wizards, my old team. Who do we think we are? Anyways, I always enjoy watching the Nets play. I really do, because they play with so much. To me, they play really hard. And they play like they want to win. In every game, well, not every game, but a lot of the games that they play, it kind of looks like they're going to win at some point. And it's nice, because it's like, wow, and you have hope for them. Like, you root for them like, wow, I hope the Nets win. Well, me anyway. I'm like, wow, I hope the Nets win. Ultimately, they don't win, but I always wish and hope that the Nets win. Only time I don't want the Nets to win is when the Nets are playing my team. Like, that's the times when I don't want the Nets to win. And of course, the Nets win tonight. It's a 98-103 loss for the Wizards. And I think we're just gonna jump straight in it. Like, I am actually pretty, like, I'm disappointed, but like, I don't know why I'm in a good mood right now. I think I'm just like happy with life at this moment or something, because I'm in a good mood. And you would think I would be in a way worse mood because my team just lost. I actually was in a bad mood, but I always take some time to like calm down after the game. So, Mozgov, he had 2 points. Timofey, 2 points, rebound. Timofey played for 5 minutes, and he is entirely too big to be, and been in the league entirely too long to be making some of the mistakes that he makes. But Timofey is an alright player overall. He's good on defense. He had a lot of good defensive plays today against the Wiz. Quincy Acy, he didn't have any points, but usually a bright spot for them. Harris, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Caris LeVert, 16 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds. I don't really watch the Nets play as much as I did last season, but I really like Caris LeVert, and to me, he always plays well in the games that I've seen him play. So Caris LeVert played well tonight. Allen Crabbe had 13 points tonight, including basically, I wouldn't call it the game winner, but like, I guess you call it the go ahead shot. But he had that 3-pointer on that defensive mismatched, like, that completely messed up play at the end where Smith was supposed to switch with Brad, and it just didn't work out. Spencer Dinwiddie had 11 points. He had 12 assists. He had 6 rebounds as well. He played a really good game. I know he wasn't shooting very well tonight, but he made up for it with the assists and stuff. I kind of liked the way he was playing Tim Frazier. He was playing him kind of, from the beginning, he was kind of like letting him know like this is not about to be easy. And that's one of the things I wanted to mention, the Brooklyn Nets trade thing. Like, I was glad that the Nets didn't trade Dinwiddie. Like, he's been such a bright spot for them. Like, since last year, like, he's just been such a bright spot for him. For them. Tyler Zeller played tonight. He had 12 points. He had 8 rebounds. He had an assist. He actually, like, I don't know, like, don't take offense to this, guys, because y'all be getting offended by certain things that I say about players. I don't know why the whole Zeller family looks like serial killers to me. They just do. Anyways, Allen Crabbe. Oh, yeah, I already got him. And Rondae Hollis Jefferson, which is a player that I really like. He had 16 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. He played well. He's playing really decent defense on them, as usual, but they were just kind of like leaving a lot of stuff untouched. I mean, open for the Nets to just get easy points. DeMarre Carroll had 15 points. He had 8 rebounds. He played well. His hairline annoys me. This guy, Jarrett Allen, who's really supposed to be our guy if you really think about it, because he was a 22nd pick. that the Nets had that they got from us. So he's really supposed to be our guy. And I think I'm really excited right now because yesterday my voice is completely gone and today I can talk properly. And that's kind of why I'm like yelling, because I can talk properly today. And if the game was yesterday, it would have been no review. Really the only reason I was doing this game review is because I thought that we were going to get our first look at Jahlil Okafor, which we did not get, and our first look at Nick. I feel like they were going to play Okafor first, but Okafor and Nick Stauskas. I really thought we were going to get our first look at them. They were on the bench. They were just kind of like trying to like pick up things by watching because they haven't really had much time with the team, so he's not going to throw them out there. He wants to give them a chance to succeed. Yeah, so this guy, Jarrett Allen, was really supposed to be ours. He had 2 rebounds, but he also had 11 points. He had a couple blocks in there. That little boy was trying to bang on everybody. I was like, look at this little baby here. What is he, 19? Like, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I could believe it, but I couldn't believe it because I was just like, this is crazy. Let me see. Yeah, Jarrett Allen played a good game. He was great for them tonight. I'm just like over it with us losing to these sub 500 teams. We're playing the Grizzlies tomorrow, and so you already know we're about to lose that game too. So I'm not reviewing that. Even if we did win, I don't think I'm reviewing it because I'm gonna be home late tomorrow. I'm gonna be out late tomorrow. Anyway, Wizards, BS, BS, BS. They didn't score no points. I'm not even going over their stats. Kelly Oubre had the Supreme leg sleeve tonight. That was a bright spot for him. I guess we can say that's the bright spot tonight for Kelly Oubre. He had a Supreme leg sleeve, and Twitter went crazy. So there's that. And there's that. Satoranski tonight, he had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He runs the offense a lot better than our guy here, Tim Frazier, tonight. He played 22 minutes. Mike Scott had 8 points. For this road trip, he shot 21 of 30. 21 of 30 for the whole road trip. Meeks, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. I don't know why he was in the game that late. Jason Smith sighting tonight. Jason Smith had 28 minutes tonight, and he had 9 points, 5 rebounds. He had a couple good blocks in there. I think about 2 good blocks in there. His defense was pretty decent, other than that slip up with Crab that really cost us the game. But you really can't blame it on him because we should have never been like that to begin with. Like, this game was really they were neck and neck a lot throughout the whole game, which it shouldn't have been like that. And the Nets were up like 12 or 14 in the third, which is crazy. But we went on a run. The bench went on a run. The bench played a lot of minutes tonight. The starters were awful tonight. Keith with 6 points, Gortat with 5 points, and our guy Frazier with 5 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. The starters were terrible. Bradley Beal had 28 points, but he took 33 shots. Otto Porter had 11 points, but he took like, how many shots did he take? He took a lot of shots too. I want to say like 18. Yeah, the starters played absolutely god awful. Like, I started to think, like, I was wondering if they're gonna come back in the game. They didn't, and well, all of them didn't. And I was thinking, like, are they going to not play as much because because it's a back to back coming tomorrow? Like, I wasn't sure what the reason was why they were not playing. Well, because they were playing terrible, but still, I thought that it would have been a good decision to have Gortat actually in a little bit early in the fourth quarter to pick up some of those rebounds because that lineup was not rebounding at all. That lineup was barely rebounding. Offensively, they were not getting offensive rebounds. The Nets clogged the Nets were in the whole paint. They were in the perimeter, and the Wizards lined the perimeter. There was nobody on the inside to get rebounds at all, ever. During the stretch of the fourth quarter, especially. Fourth quarter, neither team scored for about 5 minutes. Was it 7 minutes? Neither team scored in the fourth quarter for about 5 minutes. Only scored, I think, 13 points in the fourth. Awful, awful, awful by the Wizards. They were playing down to competition, but I wouldn't even say they were playing down to competition. Like, they were playing down to competition, but in the same space they kind of weren't. So, like, they were, but like they just weren't with it. Like, I could tell in the fourth quarter when they put Otto in, like, he didn't even look like he was there. Like, he just looked out of it. That at the end with the rebound, he didn't box out at all. He just kind of stood there and was ball watching, just kind of staring in the sky. He was just out of it. Like, you could just see he was completely out of it when they put him back in the fourth. Like, I don't know if they just assumed that they were about to stay on the bench the whole time, but let me see. What was the shooting? The starters were all in the negatives. They all had negative plus minuses. Let me see. Dang, I can't even find what the heck I was looking for. But anyways, this is hopefully, supposedly, the last game the Wizards have without John Wall, and let's just hope that that's the truth. And none of that's the truth, but let's just hope that he's ready to play tomorrow. Like, I really hope for it. He said Wolf season is back on. Hopefully, Wolf season, the Wolf season took a little hiatus and it come back revamped and back and better than ever because we really need him. Like, Bradley Beal is not our number one guy. He's not the number one guy. Like, they keep saying that Wall needs to understand this is Beal's team. No, Wall understands his role, and his role is going to help Beal score. But this is not Beal's team. This is completely and 100% definitely Wall's team. If you didn't notice that, you notice that now. Like, this is Wall's team. Yes, this is most definitely Wall's team. And also a couple things I wanted to mention. Oh, it was 13 shots. Otto had 11 points on 13 shots. And Scott Brooks needs to stop trying to play Beal at the point guard. He needs to stop having Beal handle the ball and bring the ball up. Like, no, it's not working anymore. He needs to stop. Like, just stop it. Stop it. Put Satoransky in the game. I don't care who you put. Put Tim Frazier in the game. But Beal cannot bring the ball up and try to score because he is tired by the time he tries. By the time Beal is ready to, like, dribble and go for, like, any type of action, pull up, anything, he's tired. He's missing his shots because he's tired, because he's running point as well. Brooks needs to really stop doing that. Having my throat still kind of sore. Having Jody Meeks in there playing the two, and having what's his name, Bradley Beal in there at point guard. Stop it. Stop it. Scott Brooks needs to go sit down somewhere because this stuff is not working. Yamahimi was out this game with knee soreness. So Jason Smith got the time in the game tonight, and maybe Yamahimi back. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but Scott Brooks needs to do better. All right, peace, guys. It's your girl Denise.